Hello, my name is Carol Ahmed and I'm a library manager at Potomac Library. You're watching Top 20 Zero Waste Swaps, and this is in response to a grant that we won last fall, Resilient Communities, Libraries Respond to Climate Change. So our goal is that you will choose one or two of these swaps and commit to them, really commit to them, and as they become a habit, you will add additional swaps. So here we go. Number one is purchase reusable water bottles and skip the disposable water bottles. So we literally have award-winning tap water in Prince William County. And the bottled water is not regulated as much as municipal water. Municipal water, they're required to test the water annually, and the results are made public. So what I do is if you keep one in your car, that's going to be the most used, I suspect. But I also have one at work and one at home also. But you can use glasses, anything reusable for home and work. Number two, turn off the water. So right now, we're all doing our 20-second washing. And what you want to do is you want to turn that water off while you're washing your hands. And even if you're halfway through washing and you're keeping it running, just remind yourself, turn it off, and then, that will help you build the habit of turning it off. So by letting the water run for 20 seconds while you're washing, that just allows 1.5 quarts of water to just literally go down the drain. Also, if you turn it off while you're brushing your teeth, because this is another common time when people are allowing the water to run. Number three, refuse plastic bags and keep reusable bags in your car. So this is another habit change that's very common, but sometimes it's hard to remember to bring the reusable bags in from your car. I keep them between the seat and the armrest, and the idea was that I would hope it would be right there and easy for me to grab so when I run into the store. But I kept forgetting, so when we get in the store, my husband and he would say, oh, let's go back to the car and make sure we get our bags. And that, because we didn't want to have to keep walking out to the car, it helped us remember to bring them in. If you do forget and you have plastic bags, reuse them. You can reuse the grocery bags. Just make sure there aren't any holes in the bottom. But you can reuse them for trash can lining. You can use them for, doggy bag, to collect the dog poop and the litter box, that kind of thing. And also my neighborhood grocery store has a bin where you can recycle the plastic bags, the meat, when you buy meat and there's plastic cover on top, that sort of soft plastic wrap kind of thing, they'll recycle that. So you can just drop it off there. And I keep mine a separate recycling bin for those items so I can take them, go drop them off. Okay, number four, refuse single-use disposable plastics. So just say no to the disposable plastics when you go out to fast food and that kind of thing. Especially now, a lot of us were eating at home. So you can keep you just bring it home and use your own utensils from home. You can also keep a reusable I have a to-go bag, which is a reusable bag. I keep this in my car. And inside I have a few items that I use when I want to pack food. Like if I go into a casual restaurant and I want to take food home, these are all plastics that you cannot recycle. So I reuse them and use it to pack my food when I'm done eating and take it home. And it's no different it's really not going to be uncomfortable once you get used to it, because it's no different than them bringing you a container and you using their container to pack your food in. There's also in here, I actually have a couple to-goes that I, forgot to quickly say, please don't put those in there. So I have those. And there's, forks and spoons that we can use for later, and you can put them in a bag in case we do want to eat in the car. So if you can, stop using these disposable single-use plastics. I mean, we're using them for like 15 minutes and then they're, in the ground for, in the landfill for, hundreds of years. Number 5, make your coffee or tea at home. So you can have a cute little coffee station and, make your coffee or tea. You're going to save a lot of money because, as we all know, it's very expensive, to buy coffee in these to-go cups at the coffee shops. It's very nice for a treat once in a while, but the less you can do that and make it home, the better for your pocketbook and the better for the environment. I keep a reusable travel mug. I keep it it fits in my armrest in the front. So I just keep it in there. And it is the convenience stores, where you can go, it's self-serve coffee, that kind of thing. It's a lot cheaper for the coffee. And when you bring that in, you don't have to have their name on the mug. They're going to charge, you can just bring in any mug, fill it up with their coffee, and they're going to charge you a cheaper price. Usually it's like 30 cents off or something like that because you're not using a disposable cup. Number 6, buy reusable straws. Or you can just skip them. I'm not really a straw person, but about 10 or 15 years ago, I noticed it kind of became an in thing, and they are cute, these cute little straws and everything everybody started using. And many of us have seen the videos of these poor sea creatures with the, sea turtles with the straws up their nose and all this kind of awful things happening. But you can, just buy some reusable straws. They have stainless steel and they have bamboo straws, and you can just use them and clean them. Often they come, I got some reusable stainless steel straws because my daughter's really into straws, but she has that, and they have, they often come with nice little straw cleaners that you can use to clean them with. Number 7, switch to LED lighting. So the Department of Energy says that LEDs use at least 75% less energy than compact fluorescent light bulbs, or especially the incandescent light bulbs. Number 8, turn off the lights when you plan to leave the room for more than 15 minutes. So if you're going to leave for less than 15 minutes, they've found that the power it takes to turn the lights back on is greater than if you left them on for 15 minutes. So you just have to kind of think about how long you're going to be gone. But, save the energy and turn off the lights if you're going to leave the room for more than 15 minutes. Number 9, keep your thermostat at 68 in the winter and 72 in the summer. Install a programmable thermostat if you're able to. That way you can program the temperature to change, to be lower when nobody's home and you're at work, and then it will, you can change it to a more comfortable temperature so that it will be warm and toasty in the winter and cool in the summer by the time you get home. And you can, work that out. Number 10, turn your hot water heater down to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. So water heaters are the highest source of energy use in homes. My husband and I just bought a new water heater, and we have found that 120 degrees for us is just scalding. I don't know if it's a more energy efficient water heater or what, but it's way too hot for us. So to turn down to 110 works for us. But really the recommended temperature is 120 degrees for health purposes, I believe. Number 11, buy loose produce instead of packaged. So I notice more and more the produce is coming pre-packaged. If you end up having to buy that, again, you can recycle. At many of these grocery stores have recycling containers where you can return, place that if that happens. But it's better to buy loose produce. Sometimes it does cost more money, so this is part of your commitment to zero waste and reducing plastic. Sometimes I'm really surprised when it is a lower price than when you get things prepackaged. Okay, so then number 12, make your own baby food. So I made all my own baby food for my children when they were babies. it's very simple. You just make your own recipes. The library has lots of books on making your own baby food. One thing that is like very sweet, I mean, you can be eating a banana, break it off, smash it with a fork, and share it with your baby. You can make your recipes, or, when it depends on what level they're at, you can, boil carrots, puree them, and then put them in little ice cube trays, freeze them, and then you can take them out one at a time, so you don't have to keep cooking. But if you're just making like boiled carrots or whatever for the family, you can smash it up again for the baby and share with them in that manner. But this way you'll be reducing all those little, baby food jars and that kind of thing. Number 13, buy a laundry detergent that is Safer Choice certified by the EPA. So there's Safer Choice certified laundry detergent, dishwashing detergent, that kind of thing. So you can go onto the EPA website. You can just Google search Safer Choice, EPA, and it'll come up. And there's a tool they have on there where you can enter different brands and those products and cleaning products too. And they'll let you know whether it's Safer Choice certified or not. And also, again, the library, we have numerous books with DIY recipes for laundry detergent and dishwashing detergent, and a lot of cleaners, that kind of thing, that are more environmentally friendly. And so, and our librarians will be happy to help you find those. Number 14, skip the fabric softener and dryer sheets. So there are toxic ingredients in these dryer sheets, and I used them for many years. I thought, I'll just give it a shot and see if we notice a difference, and we do not notice a difference. I thought that maybe in the winter, if I didn't use dryer sheets, my clothes would be more staticky. I'm not having a problem with that. I guess that just, it depends on a person's sensitivities to how soft their clothes are and that kind of thing. So this is, again, they're all choices, what works for you. They also have dryer balls, so you can buy these wool dryer balls that are supposed to actually make the clothes dry faster also, and fluffier is what they say. So you can buy those in place of the dryer sheets and softeners. Number 15, install a clothesline or use a drying rack. So you can hang, and this is time intensive, this option. You can take the clothes out of the washer, hang them on the drying rack, and let them dry. And then if you put them into the dryer to get the wrinkles out, you can do that for about 10 minutes. You'll get the wrinkles out, hang them up, and then you've reduced the energy use for that. Hanging clothing out on the clothesline depends on your HOA rules and that kind of thing. But the UVA rays, that's a disinfectant, and it kills dust mites naturally. But again, you can hang them out, and it's a no energy use, time intensive, but if you kind of get in the moment, it's actually rather a pleasant task if you don't have a bunch of things on your list that you have to do besides that. Number 16, so this is a bathroom kind of tip, because you can use bars. So they have soap bars, which were very common, and now people have taken to this liquid soap in the plastic jars. But if you go back to the bar soap, they also have shampoo bars, they have conditioner bars that you can use, and similar to the shampoo that's in plastics, they're different. So you have to kind of try what is best for your hair type, which bar. And just additionally, they also have these bars for washing dishes, laundry detergent, that kind of thing. So that way you're just no plastic and you're just using the bars. And you can use containers. You can buy some ceramic soap dishes, or you can even use like old plastic containers and all that you're not using, you can't find the lids for or whatever, and put them in there to dry. Number 17, skip the annual phone and computer upgrades. So if unless you need to have the latest device for professional reasons, we really don't need to be buying a new phone or computer every year. And the mercury in these devices is just really bad for the environment. You can recycle your old devices. There are stores that, for a fee, they will take your data off and save it onto a hard drive or wipe the data completely if you want to do that yourself at home, and then they'll recycle for you. The recycling's free, but you really want to protect yourself and have your computers wiped before you have them recycled. Number 18, so compost your yard waste and food scraps. Now, the library, part of our grant is we received composters. So a few of our libraries have received composters in our buildings, and our intention is we're intending to have future programs on composting. So, look forward to that. But there's also the Ballsford Road composting facility. You can take your yard waste there, and they're going to compost everything. And from what I hear, I don't know at this time that you're watching this if it's available, but they're going to be taking in food scraps also for recycling. So that, keep an eye on that facility and when they're going to have that service available. Number 19, shop at home. So go through your cabinets and closets. A lot of us shop for entertainment, and really that's not a zero waste lifestyle. So that's a habit that, it's going to save you money if you're not just buying things for entertainment. And just when you feel like you need something, kind of look around in your cabinets, look around in your closets, and see, you might already have purchased it. That is the better route. And while you're there, if you're feeling like, I have too much stuff, you can declutter, donate items, you can get a tax receipt. A lot of these places, they accept these donations. It's very simple, drive through, they give you a receipt, and you're done, and you have a peaceful life without all the stuff in your closets. And number 20, use your public library. So we are the original sharing economy, and we have so many items that we're reusing, and we're sharing our books, and we're sharing our all of our resources, our audio books. We have puzzles for children. We also, I want to encourage you to go online on our website. We have awesome digital resources. And you can request items, you can request physical items and have them sent to whichever library is most convenient to you. And at present we have contact freeholds pickup at a few of our branches. You might want to call, because with COVID things just keep changing on us. But even when we're open, you can pick them up at, you can choose the branch you want to pick the physical items up at. Our digital resources, we have, ebooks, audiobooks, we have downloadable music, we have comic books, digital comic books. We also have databases where you can, learn the pronunciator, where you can, go down your bucket list, learn a new language. There's like 8 different dialects of English, 4 of Chinese, 3 Spanish dialects. There's 163 languages that you can learn on there. We have lynda.com, where there's a lot of it's a really professional training tool where you can learn a wide variety of software programs. And I don't even know what half of them are, because they're just beyond me, and I'm not an IT person, but there's a whole course on Microsoft Office and Office 365 and that kind of thing, but it's just numerous. They have courses on being a business manager and being an interior decorator, all this kind of stuff. So anyway, I want to encourage you to look at our digital resources, to go online to our website, and if you're interested in zero waste, these are some of the books that I checked out. There's numerous zero waste books. If you just look in our catalog, zero waste, and there's at least 15 items, books are going to come up for you with zero waste in the title. And there's also videos and that sort of thing. So anyway, I hope you will commit to at least 1 or 2 of these items. Don't take on too much, because you really want to commit to them and make them part of your life. And after that, then just add them as you are comfortable. So thank you very much for listening to my video.